It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Parker with it. Pass to Duncan. Duncan left side. The jump hook. And it's in off the backboard.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Now Jackson. And here's Oladipo. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Pass to Gervin. Down low. Robinson. Back in off the glass.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Kevin, I had a chance to speak briefly with Coach Nate McMillan.
Now Jackson. Now George. And Paul George with the three.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Parker. Pass to Gervin. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
And here's Indiana. It's a three-point game. Jackson with it. There's a good screen. Here's Oladipo. His three-pointer is off the mark. Now, here is Robinson. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Gervin with it. Dives for it. Stolen by Jackson. Left side Jackson. Pass to George. Back to Jackson. Oladipo with the ball. Clock at 6. Outside Jackson. Lets it fly. Green for 2 points. On defense, the Pacers. They trail by 1. Parker outside. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gervin right side. That's good.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
And here's Oladipo. They set the screen. Pass to George. Oladipo with the ball. It's good. This game is all even.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Now here's Parker. Back to Duncan. Duncan left side. Shot clock at 6. Gervin outside. Shot from the wing. And it's San Antonio with another. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Jackson. Here's Oladipo. Oladipo with the ball. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Parker outside. Gervin outside. Back to Parker. Pass to Gervin. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 8.
Wow, what a game for them so far. Very impressive. They haven't missed yet.
Here's George. Here's Oladipo. Now O'Neal. Duncan on him. Now Oladipo. Back to O'Neal. For 3. Oladipo misses.
He's jacked up a number of 3s, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
Now here's Parker. Back to Robinson. Robinson left side. Pass to Parker. Duncan inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Indiana trailing here. Now here's Oladipo. And here's Jackson. Now here's Oladipo. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Now here's Parker. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Gervin with it. Duncan outside. Back to Gervin. Pass to Parker. Fades away. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's George. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Jackson. Left side Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
San Antonio leading. Parker with it. Gervin outside. Jackson comes over with the double. Outside Leonard. Pass to Parker. Clock at 4. Poked away. And they're running. Outside Jackson. There's a screen. Now here's Oladipo. 5 to shoot. Back to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. And blocked. But he stays with it. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Parker outside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Jackson with it. 6 points for him. Pass to O'Neal. To the middle. Smits. And the shot is good.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Parker outside. Back to Robinson. Backs him down. Fader on the way. Shot's good. Now Oladipo. Pass to Jackson. There's the screen. Duncan brings the double team. George with the ball. Gervin outside. Gervin right side. Here's Leonard. Off target from three-point range.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Right side George. Pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Oladipo. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Used the screen and took it all the way. Timeout called the Pacers. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Here's Jackson. He's got 6. Pass to Person. Here's McGinnis. Here's Person. And Chuck Person, good for 3, the rifleman.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
And here is Johnson. Aldridge with it. McGinnis covering. Shoots. And another basket for San Antonio.
And he's also one of those guys who just seems to be able to take it up a few notches when there's a game to be won late in the fourth quarter. In other words, he's at his best at winning time.
Pass to Hibbert. There's the pick. And again, it's Indiana converting. And here is Johnson. Gilmore. And there's the rejection. And that one's good by Aldridge.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Pass to Hibbert. Here's Person. Rose. Jackson with it. Shot clock at 6. Poked loose. Boom. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
Pass to Person. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. San Antonio with the ball. 6-point lead. Johnson outside. Here is Elliott. Kicks it out to Johnson. Elliott. Just 5 on the clock. Taken away. Left side Jackson. Here's Hibbert. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First one falls for him. And Hibbert hits them both. Here comes Avery Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pass to Elliott. Outside Aldridge. Aldridge left side. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Indiana trailing here. Now here's Jackson. He has 6. Now Rose. Here's Person. Person with the bucket. He has 6. And here we go with Avery Johnson. Pass to Aldridge. Knocked away. Here's Jackson. No good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Spurs. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far? Here's McGinnis. Pass to Person. Now here's Hibbert. Person. Lock at 6. Nice shot from the wing. 8 points for him.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And the Spurs with possession. They trail by 1. Here's Aldridge. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Here's Jackson. Pass to Person. Here's McGinnis. That's good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Pacers making a change here. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Johnson. Pass to Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. Now Green. Green left side. Here's Ori. Boom. Launches a three. And he gets it to go. He's got 5.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Pass to Shrimp. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside, Green. Here's Ori. And here's Johnson. Johnson outside. Get the teardrop. Boom. Good. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Trailing by 2. Jackson with it. 6 points for him. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Shrimp. 6 to shoot. Drains it from beyond the arc. He has 5. And here is Aldridge. That's good. Here's Stevenson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Back to Williams. Left side Williams. Puts up the baby hook. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Pass to Ori. Now here is Aldridge. Clock at 6. Rebound by Williams.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The first one falls. The Pacers making a switch here. And Stevenson drops them both. San Antonio trailing here. Now Parker. Pass to Robinson. Power down. The jam. And so it's Indiana with it. And here's Oladipo. They set the pick. Outside, George. From deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside, Green. Pass to Ori. And the layup is good.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Now, here's Stevenson. Leonard brings the double team. Now, here's Stevenson. Williams. The shot by Williams, no good.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Green left side. Back to Parker. Robinson working on Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green, no luck. Indiana trailing here. Here's Stevenson. Back to George. Here's Oladipo. Fires it up. And that one hits back iron.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Here's Leonard. Pass to Parker. And a missed layup.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Williams, that's good.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Parker with it. Pass to Green. Back to Parker. Now Green. Now Robinson. Outside Green. Parker with it. Back to Green. The three. Count that one.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
And the Pacers call time here. The Pacers making a switch here. A tight game here in San Antonio. Now Oladipo. Duncan brings the double team. And here's O'Neal. Smith. And the shot is good. And here is Parker. Pass to Robinson. Robinson left side. And it's blocked. Now here's Stevenson. Now George. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Oladipo. And it's Stevenson missing. Pass to Parker. Outside Robinson. Backs in. Robinson left side. Here's Gervin. Now here's Gervin. And he gets the bucket. He's got 12. And here's Oladipo. Pass to George. The trade. Shot is off.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Parker outside. Gervin with it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Well, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
Here comes George. Now Stevenson. Now here's Oladipo. Now here's Oladipo. Pass to O'Neal. Oladipo with the ball. Traps in the trade. He has 6. Here's Parker. Outside Leonard. Lets the three fly. But they'll get another chance. Parker outside. Tries again. Here's Duncan. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Here's Indiana. 4-point game. Stevenson with it. Oladipo with the ball. He has 6. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Oladipo. And here's Stevenson. And that one's good by Stevenson.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
So it's San Antonio now. Parker outside. Gervin outside. Now here is Robinson. And a strong finish with 2 hands. So it's the Pacers now, trailing by 4. Duncan brings the double team. Here's Oladipo. Now Stevenson. And the Pacers another 3.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Back to Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Oladipo. Now Stevenson. Shot clock at 6. And he bangs it home with one hand. Here's Parker. Pass to Duncan. And here is Robinson. Backs him down. The turnaround J. And the shot is good. He's got 10.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Now here's Stevenson. And here's Stevenson. 6 on the shot clock. Right side George. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. Now Parker. Robinson backing him down. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Now here's Stevenson. Now here's O'Neal. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end. Now the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. And you know, George Gervin has been really making it happen, guys. Here's Oladipo. Pass to George. Drops one in from the wing. He has 7. San Antonio trailing here. Parker with it. Back to Leonard. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Now here's Jackson. Back to George. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Here's Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 8. And here is Parker. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And here's Leonard. Robinson. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Now Jackson. Duncan brings the double team. O'Neal inside. O'Neal misses. Here's San Antonio now. Gervin outside. No good. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Right side George. Now here's Oladipo. He has 6. Back to George. 3-pointer. That's good. He's got 10.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Now Parker. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And he drops it in from the low post. Indiana leading. Here's Jackson. He's got 8. Oladipo with the ball. Back to Jackson. Four on the clock, and there's the 3-second violation. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here is Parker. Outside Leonard. Pass to Gervin. Shoots from 12. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He's got 14.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Oladipo with the ball. Oladipo with the ball. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Here's Parker. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jackson. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Outside Leonard. Back to Parker. Gervin outside. 6 to shoot. Gervin right side. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 16.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Timeout called the Pacers. And here's Indiana. 3-point lead. Now Oladipo. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, George. Pass to Jackson. Oladipo with the ball. They get a hand on it. Gervin with the steal. Gervin right side. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 18 points for him. So it's the Pacers now. Now here's Jackson. 8 points for him. Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Jackson. Left side Jackson. Left side Jackson. Now George. Clock at 6. Here's Oladipo. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Parker with it. Outside Robinson. Backing down. Robinson left side. And it's San Antonio with another. Indiana trailing here. And here's George. 10 points for him. And here's Oladipo. Antonio backs in with the fadeaway. And that one's good. And so it's San Antonio with it. Now Parker. Outside Leonard. Left side Gervin. 6 on the shot clock. Pacers with the rebound. Left side Jackson. Left side Jackson. Here's Oladipo. Back to Jackson. And here's Oladipo. Good on the triple. 12 points for him.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Parker. Robinson left side. Parker. And too long on the shot. Outside, George. Can't get the putback. San Antonio trailing here. Now here's Leonard. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Gervin backing down. It's stolen by Oladipo. And they're moving it up. Pushing it up. Here's Gervin. 18 points for him. Back to Parker. Pass to Gervin. 6 to shoot. Gervin right side. They swipe it. And even 3-on-3 break. Left side George. Oladipo. Wide open. It's hauled in by Duncan.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Pass to Gervin. Left side, Gervin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 20.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Here's O'Neal. O'Neal with it. Outside Jackson. Here's the screen. Back to George. Now Oladipo. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. And so it's Indiana with it. A two-point game. Outside Rose. Person. Open jump shot off the mark. They have not led for a while. A chance to do so here.
Boy, they'd love to retake the lead right now.
Here's Johnson. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jackson with it. He's got 8. Pass to Person. Here's McGinnis. Backs down. Rose. Now here's Hibbert. Now here's Rose. 5 on the clock. High post try. Good on the shot.
And here's something else, Steve. He invites contact when he's attacking the rim. He doesn't try to finesse his way through anything. He's going through bodies.
Aldridge left side. Elliott. Bowen. Lets it go from the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 9.
That's a good shot for him there, but it's kind of puzzling to me that he's not calling for the ball today like he usually does. He has to do more if they're going to pull ahead.
Here's Jackson. Leaps for it. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. A 3 off the inbound. A rebound by the Spurs. Here's Johnson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
And here's Jackson. 8 points for him. Pass to Person. And here's Hibbert. Here's Person. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. He's got 10. Now Johnson. Pass to Elliott. 6 to shoot. No good. Now here's Rose. Right side Rose. Jackson with it. Outside Jackson. Now here's Hibbert. Person. Drills it from outside. He's got 13. Here's Johnson. Pass to Elliott. Aldridge with it. Right side Aldridge. Makes it off the glass.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Here's Jackson. The prayer from beyond half court is off the mark. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of... And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And the Spurs with possession. They trail by 1. Pass to Aldridge. Outside Green. Here is Elliott. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson with it. Person. Backing down is Hibbert. Here's Person. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Aldridge with it. Outside Green. Aldridge. Back to Green. Beyond the arc. That's good.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Right side Rose. Back to Jackson. Puts up a three. And he gets it back. Rose. 6 on the shot clock. McGinnis. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Here is Elliott. Pass to Green. There's the triple. Pacers with the rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Outside Jackson. And here's Rose. And here's Rose. Person. Hits it from three-point range. And it's a tie ball game.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Here is Elliott. Boom. Off the pick. Yep, right through the net.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Person. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Back to Jackson. Fires for three. And the Pacers another three.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Here is Elliott. Back to Aldridge. Pass to Elliott. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Jackson with it. Back to Hibbert. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And here is Green. Green left side. They set the pick. Elliott. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside Jackson. Here's Rose. Missed inside.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
From downtown, and it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound. And it's Indiana's ball. Outside Jackson. Pass to Rose. Outside Rose. McGinnis. Again, Indiana.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Here is Elliott. Aldridge. Green with the ball. Green left side. From outside, off the mark. Outside Rose. Pass to Jackson. Right side Jackson. Gives him the lead pass. Here's McGinnis. A stupendous finish in traffic. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Now, Green. Here is Elliott. Boom. All sorts of time. And right on target. Good. And here are the Pacers now. Now here's Jackson. Here's the floater. That's good. Here is Elliott. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. George with the ball. Smits takes the three. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. San Antonio trailing here. And here is Parker. Pass to Duncan. Parker outside. And here is Robinson. Clock at 6. Comes up empty down low. And the Pacers with possession here. Now here's Jackson. Stolen by Robinson. 3-on-3. Here is Elliott. Pass to Robinson. Parker. And here's Duncan. Parker outside. Robinson with it. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Duncan inside. And here comes George. Here's Oladipo. Makes the lead pass. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Gurdon. Throws down the breakaway jam. Indiana leading. Al Jackson. Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Here's Parker. Now Robinson. Backing in.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
The Pacers making a switch here. Now here's Jackson. Back to George. Free throw line jump shot. Good, he hits the jump shot.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Now here's Parker. Outside Robinson. Let's go. Bullseye.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they need it.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to O'Neal. With the lead pass. Smits. And that one's good. Here comes George Gervin. Parker outside. Robinson left side. Back to Parker. Kicks it out to Leonard. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Jackson with it. Ball's not loose. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Gervin. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 24.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Outside Jackson. George with the ball. Now here's George. No good with the layup. Here's San Antonio. Gervin outside. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And so it's Indiana with it. The lead is 2. Outside Jackson. Back to O'Neal. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And here is Parker. Back to Duncan. O'Neal's there. Pass to Parker. Duncan down low. Duncan inside. Duncan with the bucket. And it's the Pacers with the ball. A 2-point game. Outside Jackson. Now O'Neal. O'Neal inside. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Gervin outside. Pass to Duncan. Parker with it. Shot clock at 6. Oh, that's blocked. And he commits the intentional foul. Now, here is George. Now, here is George. Oladipo. Pass to Jackson. And Robinson comes to help. Lock at 6. Parker. So it's San Antonio now. Outside Leonard. Back to Parker. Pass to Leonard. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1. Timeout called the Pacers. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that... Second one is good. Hitting both at the line. And
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Guys, your thoughts? Here's Duncan. Misses the tray. So in post-game...